Hello everyone and welcome back to Teacup Tarot. I hope you guys are doing good and are happy and thriving wherever you are. Now as we enter into the season of Aries, we are sort of starting again, and Aries is all about energy. It's all about change, and of course that is exactly what we are going to be looking at. We are going to be looking into, as you enter this new cycle, what changes and what things are expected in your life. What is it that you will now experience on your spiritual life path? So let's just jump into the reading. As usual, you have 3 piles in front of you. Please pick one that speaks most to you. Of course, you're welcome to pick more than 1 piles as usual. And after you're done, we will start with pile 1. Hello, and if you've picked pile 1, then this is what's coming up for you next in your spiritual cycle. Let us look into what's coming. Now, what's interesting for you, pile 1, is you are coming into healing. You're coming into healing, and I sense this as a very deep emotional healing. There have been things in your life that may have been possibly troubling you for a very long time, and the way I see this is you've been suffering from something emotionally, and those emotional disturbances have shown out in your body. See, what happens is our emotions are the number one parameter that we should be aware of in our body, because it is our emotions that disturb our delicate balance. It is our emotions which disturb our chakras, the vibration around them, and things related to it. So what is happening here is you're letting go of burdens. You're finally starting to heal. You're really looking at your feelings, you're reflecting on them, and you're ready to let go. And I sense this is with the assistance of your spirit guides, and all of this is happening according to a divine plan. You've paid your debt and you are ready to heal now. So this is almost like the cosmic healing physician coming to an aid and helping you heal, helping you fix parts of yourself that needed to be fixed now. You're really going to start feeling better emotionally, health wise, and become the person you always were. The happiest version of you, the most positive version of you, the being that shined. You're gonna be this. You've paid a very huge price for it, is what I sense. But that price has been paid and you are ready. You're ready to shine again. And what is going to happen is, you're going to receive a lot of support. Like I said, you have a lot of help from the cosmic dimension is what is coming forth. This is like an ending, and this is a beginning. The hard parts of your life in a way are over. You've dealt with it, they are gone, and it is time for you to start your life once again. So this Aries season is really coming into your life as a blessing, and understand whatever new choices you make, they are going to be right for you, and you will get the support you need exactly at the point when you're going to be needing it. Again, this is support coming from the animal and the bird kingdom also, but either way, physically, in the form of people, in the form of friends, in the form of family, you are going to get the support that you seek in your life. So I do believe this new cycle is really going to be a very promising one. Yes, this makes me so happy. See, like I mentioned, anything that was unhealed, and I really meant that in terms of your chakras. There were some things that were blocked because of your own emotional experiences, and because of those blockages going away, you are emerging into a very strong and very vibrant kind of a being. So I do believe you are now ready to face the world, ready to conquer the world is also something that's coming through for you here, because what I sense is you're finally becoming a whole individual. Parts of you that were slightly damaged, is what I'm hearing, are going to go away, and they're going to be replaced by fulfilling parts. There is really this radiance that is going to be coming about you. But one thing I really need to highlight here is you need to be gentle with yourself, because this process of becoming a whole person once again takes time, and what this will require from your end is support. Of course, you're going to be having a lot of it in your life, but most of all, you need to become your own best friend. This is like self-love at its best. Okay, so in this next part of your journey, it is going to be very important to love yourself, truly love yourself with everything that you have. And I believe in terms of worldly sense as well, you'll start seeing a lot of success in your life, because anything that was holding you back is sort of, being moved away. One thing, however, you need to understand that you are going to be having a lot of support in your life. Like probably new people want to come in now to assist you. So it is important for you to, drop those shields. See, what happens is anytime we are damaged, especially because of relationships, we tend to build up walls between ourselves and the world, sometimes even walls between our family and between our friends. So now it is time for you to drop those shields, because what is going to happen is there is going to be a shift in your personality as well, and you are ready to accept the world. You're ready to make new relationships at this point of time, can be in the romantic nature or can be in the form of friendships and reconnecting with certain family members. It is important for you to welcome these new people who want to come into your life, because in the end you will need the help, not in terms of help in terms of daily life, but just being there. Sometimes just having a cup of tea with a family member, with a friend that we've not connected in a very long time, gives us so much that it's a different kind of fulfillment in itself. So maybe it's time for you to schedule that phone call, schedule that little cup of tea, cup of coffee with a friend to reconnect once again. So I do believe in terms of your personality, you're going to be becoming a much more of an extroverted person than you were before. And like I mentioned, you will be intuitively guided towards moving away from situations. In a couple of manner, I'm also getting you moving away from an old workplace, or moving away from something that you were doing for a very long time. Like example, if you were in one kind of a job, or if you were in a specific kind of a career, and if you were not enjoying it, then I do see you like really leaving that in your past and moving towards a better future. But anything that was unresolved in your life, emotionally, in terms of your physical health as well, this may actually go away from your life, and it's actually making space for something much more brilliant to come into your experience. And I do believe you're ready. Of course, like I was mentioning before, you need to give yourself time to heal. Of course, this is also universe inviting you to taking up a detoxification procedure. Maybe because of your physical health, you need to let go of certain kind of a food habit for a short duration of a time. This doesn't have to be something long term, and just detoxify your body. This can actually be getting a healing massage. This could actually be like an Ayurvedic detoxification, but that will really help you. It will help you release a lot of things internally, and it will help you to become a whole and balanced and a ready person once again. A sweat lodge, in fact, is a very, very strong practice that the native Indians undertook, and I for one swear by it, and it really helps. So make sure you're giving yourself time to get rid of these toxins. Be gentle with yourself, like I said. And in this new experience, in this new process, I also see materially you progressing a lot. See, what happens is anytime a person heals, anytime the chakra heals, it sort of enables you to move into the future in a very rapid manner. And understand, this is also like the healing of your root chakra. Root chakra is always associated with wealth. Root chakra is always associated with relationships. So I do see you materially progressing in your life in the future once again. And there is this victory. So I do believe this healing process is going to be complete for you, and this is you winning over yourself. Like anything that was not happening for your highest good, anything that was stopping you from living your full life, I do believe it is going to move away from your experience, and you're truly emerging as a winner in this next cycle of your life. That's something I really see. And there's one thing that I get here once again, like internally for your life, you are ready. Like all the inspiration that you'll get from yourself, you'll get it from within, and you yourself will be called to make a lot of changes in your life. Now this can be changes in terms of your residence as well. This can be changes in terms of your behavior. Maybe certain things you'll come into a realization that they do not belong and you need to let them go. Also, I see you moving towards something new. Like I was talking about career career related changes. So you may be called to make certain changes in your life, sometimes in your career aspect as well. But all of this guidance that you're going to be getting, it is going to come from within. So this next phase of your life, as you're entering the energy of Aries, is going to be a very fulfilling one. But most of all, it'll help you heal. It'll help you become a whole person again. And as a result, the rest of your life will start getting back on track once again. And understand, it is a change that will start from within. So give yourself time. If you are intuitively getting the nudges to do something, pay attention to it, do it, and you will be surprised. But you are emerging into a powerful being in this new cycle, and as always, I cannot be any less proud of you. You guys, I am rooting for you, and just make sure to give yourself what you need at this point. If you need rest, give yourself that. If you feel like you need support in your life, maybe call a friend, maybe reconnect with certain friends or family members and ask their assistance. But I do believe you are ready to shine once again, and shine in a manner in which you hadn't shined in a long time. That is what is coming for you in the next cycle, and it's a beautiful change, absolutely beautiful change, and I'm so proud of you, and I am so happy for you. Pile 1, I'm gonna leave you here. I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, and if you've picked pile 2, then this is what's coming up for you in the next cycle. So we are getting into the energy of Aries, and let's look into what that is getting for you. Now with the new cycle, you are going to be having a lot of opportunities open up in front of you. These are going to be new opportunities entirely, and they will open up a world of experiences for you. So what's going to happen essentially is the kind of opportunities that will now show up, you haven't had access to them before. And what it will do for you and what it will do for your life is, it will enable you to become a person that is so much more developed, that is so much more learned, and so much more experienced than you were ever before. So one thing that I really want to tell you here is, don't hold back, don't sell yourself short. There is a possibility that some of you may believe like you are not good enough for this, but trust me, you are. If you feel like you're not ready for this, trust me, you are, because this is life bringing into your experiences things that you are ready for. See, nothing itself shows in front of us that we are not ready for. So you are ready to experience life in an entirely different way altogether. Just go with it, just roll with it, is what I'm going to tell you now. Now, one thing that's very interesting for you, you have support from the animal kingdom showing up. For some people, this is like your sign that if you've been wanting to get a new pet, if you've been wanting to work with the animal kingdom, maybe work with an animal shelter, that'll be something that'll be really nice for you, because what is going to happen is your connection with them is going to be very stronger. And trust me, there is nothing like the animal kingdom to teach you about life, to help you learn the lessons from the universe. Because see, the animal kingdom is very sensitive to the signs of the universe, much more in a deeper manner than we ever are. See, if you've noticed, it is the animals who first sense that if there are going to be some changes in the universe. So you are in fact being called to interact more with animals, interact more with their energy, and learn more about their energies, because that knowledge will really help you in the long term, is what I'm getting here. But again, your connection with the animal kingdom is going to get just stronger. That is what I sense for you in your next cycle. And even though things may be slow, you may feel like right now where you are, things have really slowed down. It is slowed down for a reason, because in the future, it's going to pick up that pace once again. And right now, it's just that breathing period for you, that's what's coming through for you. In the next cycle, however, you are being asked, pile 2, to be more adaptable. Like I said, even if you feel like you're not ready, if you feel like certain experiences are new for you, you're being asked to throw caution to the wind and just experience things. If you feel like you have a job that you want to take up, or there is a field of knowledge you want to take up that you have absolutely no previous experience about, I say go for it. You will learn while you do things. You're just being asked to have an open mind. You're being asked to be adaptable, to be teachable, to have a beginner's mind, is what is coming forth, because in a way you're starting again. It's a fresh journey for you. That is what is coming forth for you. Again, pile 2, you are going to be very susceptible to the phases of the moon, so it is important for you in the next cycle to learn to work with them, especially working when you feel like at a certain phase the moon is in, your energies are at the best. So learn to really learn the lessons from the moon. Of course, I'll leave a link in the description box about a book that I really enjoy and that has really helped me sort of build my relationship with the moon energies. Okay, but it is important for you to work in harmony with the moon. Also, for people who may have been having issues with their menstrual cycle, please make sure you're getting enough energies from the moon. See, because the connection of moon to the menstrual cycle of a woman is something that has been constantly talked about in the ancient ages, and somehow in the age that we are right now, the connection is sort of missing. So please make sure you are tuning in with the energies of that moon, because that will really help you with your internal energies and the balance of your body as well. So please learn to work with the energies of the moon. Again, it is important for you to have that connection with Mother Earth. So of course, I would like to encourage you, pile 2, to really work with the spirit of earth, spend more time with nature, because you will learn a lot. I sense this, your root chakra needs to be more grounded than currently it is, because what happens is, only when a person has a very firm root chakra, blessings manifest rapidly, relationships get better, the kind of material prosperity you seek will come into your experience. Okay, so for that, your energy has to be in concurrent connection with that of earth. So work with the essence of earth again. Go for walks, make sure you're connected and you're grounded at all point of time. And it is important for you in the next cycle to schedule breaks for yourself, because don't be the kind of person who's constantly working or who's moving from one thing to other. Have that constancy. If you sort of have an interest in more than one thing in the next cycle, make sure you're really doing one thing well before moving on to the other, because there is a tendency on your behalf, pile 2, that you have so many diverse interests, like your mind is so active that you sort of move from one thing to other without mastering it, and in the next phase that is not going to work. So you really need to focus on one thing, be the best at it before moving on to the other one, and for that, having that grounded energies is going to be so much more important. And finally, I do believe you're going to have a lot of aha moments in the next cycle, and this is about learning things about yourself. This is about understanding why certain things happen to you, why certain relationships worked, why certain people are in your life. So this is like a deep understanding about life. Like anything that did not make sense will finally start to make sense for you. So you will have that understanding, and with that understanding you'll also have a lot of freedom. Of course, like knowledge sets you free, they always say. So that is what is happening for you. You will gain a lot of knowledge, a lot of hidden knowledge will come to light, and as a result you will gain that freedom is what is coming forth for you. Again, you intuitively going to become much more stronger. So any intuition and any intuitive nudges that you're getting, please make sure to pay attention towards it. Especially your connection with angels is something that I'm really getting highlighted here. Is if you are called to work with angels, please make sure you do that, because what happens for you is, the energy of angels somehow, pile 2, is very strong around you, especially of course, what I'm getting here intuitively, I'm getting an Archangel Raphael energy very strongly, although the card says Archangel Metatron, but intuitively I just feel like you are best suited for Archangel Raphael. So if you are called to it, invite his energy in your life, so he will help you sort of adjust yourself, adjust your body to the moving cycles of the moon as well. And overall, I do sense that working with the angels will prove to be very helpful for you in the future, and you'll sort of get those intuitive nudges from them is what I'm getting here. Either way, intuitively, don't ignore the guidance that you are now getting into your experience. And self-love is going to be the most important aspect for you. See, understand one thing, what I see from your reading, pile 2, is unless you learn to love yourself fully, unless you learn to accept yourself fully, your relationship with the world will sort of always have that up and down. It will always have that flux, because unless you are sorted within yourself, unless you know what makes you tick, unless you really get to know yourself deep within, and by this understanding I mean down to the very detail, what makes you happy, what makes you sad, what makes you anxious, what are the root of some of your behavior. So for you, it is important in this next phase of your life to gain that understanding, and maybe that understanding will come, because like I was highlighting here, is there is some knowledge that is going to be revealed towards you. Like I said, lot of aha moments may now show up into your life. So these aha moments, I do believe, are moments about your own self. The secrets that are now going to be revealed to you are about your own self, your behavior, your roots, your history. So this is a very good time, in fact, in the next cycle for you, pile 2, is to reflect on the behavior of your ancestors. This could be your mom, this could be about your grandparents, this could be about a generation prior to them as well. Look at their relationships, look at the kind of people they were, look at the kind of emotional issues they had, is something that I'm really getting here. Because what I sense is, for you, pile 2, a lot of your issues don't really come from your own behavior. They come to you through your parents, they come to you through your grandparents. So what is important here, to understand these people in order to understand yourself. And once you sort of understand the connection between these things, you will sort of gain that enlightenment. Like, you will realize why you have been behaving a particular way and what triggers things within you, and this is really something that you're carrying from your family. Your heritage is what I'm getting here. So it is important for you to fix yourself in this next karmic cycle, and it is going to happen. It is going to happen with a lot of love. It is going to happen with the assistance of your angels. Like I said, Archangel Raphael, again with healing, like that really ties up well together. So loving yourself, healing yourself, these things really go together for you, pile 2, in this next cycle for you. So make sure you're paying attention towards it, because as you heal, you'll be ready to live life once again to the fullest. But either way, you're being readied for this next phase of your life, and as a result, what's going to happen, the world is going to be open towards you once again. A lot of reservations is what I sense for you. Like, your behavior really comes from sometimes a very deep-seated insecurity about certain things, but these are fears that have been instilled in you while you were growing up. So it is time to sort of overcome those and really become whole again. So I do believe, as you look into your history, you will get that aha moment. You'll understand things, and it'll enable you to just be a more free person, a person who lives life with an open heart and with acceptance for everything. Yeah, so that is what's coming for you in this next cycle. Lot of changes, brilliant changes, and of course, if you're called towards making them, then please do. I have you in my prayers. I'm going to pray for your well-being. I'm going to pray that you love yourself for whatever it is that you bring to the table, and you accept yourself the way you are. Yeah, I'm going to leave you here, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, pile 3. I hope you guys are doing great, and this is what's coming forth for you in the next cycle. So let us look into what the Aries energy is bringing towards you and your experience. Now, what is happening for you, pile 3, is a total and complete change. This is like a storm building up in your life, and the storm is only building up so that it can sort of release you. It can release you from things that no longer serving you. So in a way, you are truly starting a new karmic, a new spiritual cycle. Whatever it is that doesn't belong is going to be moved out, and you'll just have empty space in your life, empty space to fill with things, experiences, and emotions that you truly enjoy, and who truly will be the essence of who you are. So one thing that I really want to highlight here is, take a note about your life. Think about the things that don't belong. Think about the items that don't belong. Think about the people who don't belong, and maybe consciously decide that you no longer want to associate with those things. See, what happens is, things happen in two ways. Either this happens because the universe wants it to happen, and the other way is because you want it to happen. I say make it a two-way thing, let the universe do its part, and you consciously make those changes as well. Because out here in our family, we consciously believe in co-creating with spirit. Yeah, so take the charge of your life and see what it is that doesn't belong. Because I really sense here, after this time of chaos, after the time of change, after time of transformation, you'll truly be ready to become the best version of you. So this is like completion. You have the number 9, and number 9 in numerology is one of the most powerful numbers there ever is. So this is truly a completion, and this is a fresh beginning, a beginning that is meant for your highest good, truly and completely. Now, what's going to happen is what is going to happen as a result of these experiences, you're going to be more aware. You're going to be more aware about how many things you really were telling yourself false stories about. Because what I sense is a lot that is in your life currently is a false narrative. What has happened to you, pile 3, is it's like there is a story in your mind that you're repeatedly telling yourself, and that is clogging your mind in a certain way, and which is sort of narrowing your life experiences. It is time for that to go, and no wonder the universe is sort of propelling a big storm for you, a storm that will help you clear all of these baggages around your mind and help you start afresh, help you see the world with fresh set of eyes, is what I'm really getting here. Understand, whatever is coming into your experience next in this cycle is coming as a greatest blessings. See, one thing about blessings, when it happens we don't see it as that, but in the end we realize that this was truly for our highest and complete best. And understand, at all point of time your spirit guides and you are in complete control, and you can of course work with them to help them overcome any challenges that you may face. Now, what's interesting for you here is you also have Goddess Kali showing up. Now, as I've always mentioned, Goddess Kali is like a complete mother energy, and a complete mother energy who's extra protective about their children. So this is almost like Goddess Kali had decided, now it is time to free my child from these burdens. Like she has stepped in and she has decided that she is going to help you free yourself. Now again, with the 26, with the number 8 coming in, this is again Saturn energy. So anything that was stopping you, with Saturn it is always about obstacles, it is always about lessons. So anything that was stopping you previously, because of the blessings of Saturn and the blessings of Kali, you're going to be liberated. So welcome this storm, because the storm is really going to be tremendously helpful to you and your life is what is coming forth. Because understand, with Saturn it is always about the greatest blessings after the greatest amount of struggle. So I do believe you've paid a lot of prices in your life and you're ready to start again. And see, what's interesting is after the storm you have the seeds showing up again. So this is like the old life, the old you is coming to an end, and this is like new you beginning. So I do believe there are going to be a lot of changes for you in your life. This could be changes in terms of your career, this could be changes in terms of your lifestyle as well. One thing I want to tell you, pile 3, you need to be gentle with yourself. You need to understand there are going to be times in this new cycle where you are going to feel like you just want to be with yourself, you just want to take care of yourself, and you cannot deal with people. It's okay, you don't have to. If you feel like there are times where you want to just keep to yourself, or you feel like you don't want anybody else in your life, take those moments for yourself, because if you need them, and that's it. See, what's going to happen is as you take those breaks, you're going to be ready to dream again. So that's another message that is coming forth for you. After the putting an end to a lot of things, you're going to be free to dream again, dreaming about a life that you've always wanted to live. So what are those dreams is something you really need to ask yourself and sow the seeds for that future. Okay, so again, this could, like I said, be a conscious process. Put an end to things that have not been working for quite some time. See, in our life we always know things that work and things that don't work. So things that are not working for you currently, it's time to let it go once and for all, and just be ready for a more beautiful things to sort of take its place, is what I'm getting here. Again, what's going to happen is in your next cycle, you're going to start being more creative, and creativity can be in a lot of ways. For some people this can just be about poetry, for others this can be making movies, for others this can be painting. anything in a creative manner, but whatever it is, I do sense your soul wants to express itself. Now creativity can be the language of the soul as well. So this is your life truly wanting to express itself in a very beautiful manner. See, I also see a lot of gifts that you have that have been unexplored so far. So maybe now it is time to explore those gifts as well. What is it that is lying deep within you that wants to come out? So that is something you need to ask yourself. But I do believe that emotional expression, that creative expression, is also going to be something that's going to be a huge part of your next cycle, and that is something I'm getting here. And truly, like I said, this is a completion in a way, because again, with the 9, with the number 8 energy and the circle of life, you have truly completed that one cycle. That one karmic cycle is complete. And one rule of a karmic cycle is, when something completes, something new starts again. So don't be, the kind of person that holds on to the past. If you feel like the past is over, you've learned everything that you can, you've done everything you can, don't be afraid to put an end to it, because some things need to end, is what I'm getting here. See, what happens is, when it comes to certain emotions, certain emotional experiences, what happens is we tend to go back to them, think about them constantly, and sort of trouble ourselves. It is done. There is nothing that you can do now that is going to change that. You cannot change the past. Nobody has ever been able to do that. The only thing that you can do is about your present and your future. So be ready to start again, is what I'm getting here. The old is old for a reason. People, experiences, circumstances are in the past for a reason, because they absolutely don't belong in your life right now. One thing that's going to be very important as you start this new cycle is discipline. Like I mentioned, the energy of Saturn, and it's all about discipline. Understand, you need to discipline your mind. You're supposed to have certain patterns now. See, especially because of the pandemic, what has happened is certain habits that we have are like totally out of place. Like we wake up at times, we eat nonsensical stuff, and we've done a lot of damage to ourselves, honestly, because of the pandemic. And now you're being asked to take charge of it. You're being asked to take charge of your life. You're being asked to take charge of your health, because you need to start again. So maybe this is looking at your life with a fresh perspective and really coming to a conclusion about things that you need to discipline in your life right now. Right now, it's not going to be okay if you're just living in a way that you feel is fit. You cannot live in your yoga pants throughout the day and be okay with it. Learn to be slightly different. Learn to sort of be the kind of person who shows up for life every day happily and looks at the sun, looks at the world, wakes up every morning and just be happy. That's something you need to do. So that discipline aspect is going to be very important. And of course, you'll have the sun shining on you. So after all of this, you'll finally have that happiness that you seek. Like I was mentioning, with the energy of Saturn, Saturn may bring discipline, but Saturn also bring rewards, and those rewards are going to be showing up as well. Another aspect to this is, you may want to check where the sun energy is currently, where sun is in your chart, and maybe there is some connection here between the Saturn and the sun energy, because if you see, if you know astrology, sun and Saturn, even though they are father and son, do tend to be enemies. So what has happened for your life so far is, maybe their interaction together has sort of brought a sort of a disturbance in your life, but now it's going to get better, because I do believe both things are harmoniously placed now. But either way, if you have an interest in astrology, make sure to check both of these placements and see if they are conducive for your life. And yes, all the answers that you seek are going to be with you. You'll understand why things happen the way they did. And also what I get here is, as you move into this new cycle, you're also going to have a new spiritual advisor. This can be in the form of a spirit guide, but this can actually be in the form of a person showing up in your life. This can be in the form of a person who will help you understand things that probably don't make sense to you right now. This person can actually open your eyes towards a lot of things that you may previously be unaware of. Again, this can be a person who is very knowledgeable, and as a result, it's going to help you gain the clarity. It'll help you seek gain those answers that you're seeking. This is also going to be a person that will help you understand yourself, certain things that happen to you, and is going to help you release you from the burdens that you're carrying. Yeah, this could be a new friend showing into your experiences, or maybe this is a person you already know and you just have to reach out to them. But the answers you seek, I believe, are going to be coming into your life in the form of either a spirit guide or an actual person. Either way, this person's being in your life at this point of time is going to be very, very meaningful for you and your life. I do believe this is like a gift. This person comes into your life exactly as a gift from your ancestors, because if you see here, you actually have the ravens in the background, and this, the raven who just is on my window right now was just a confirmation of that. So I do believe this is like, you having paid your debt to your ancestors, and they showing up in your life as people who want to bless you right now. Yeah, that's something that's coming through, and I do believe the ravens agree. So either way, anything that you seek right now in your life, any questions that you may have in your life, the answers are coming towards you. This is going to be, like I said, in the form of spiritual guide or in the form of an actual person. This person's means well for you. That much I can tell you. This person is in your life for a reason, and that reason is to assist you during the next phase. Identify who this person is, because that person's presence in your life is for a reason. Yeah, either way, be ready for change, be open to change, because this change, one, is going to end a lot of things, and this change again is going to put you in a path that is just right for you. And of course, with goddess Kali showing up, and again with the energy of Saturn and Sun, really things are just going to get better, and in fact things are going to finally end up where they are supposed to be, is what I'm getting here. Either way, this is your reading for your next cycle. I wish you the very, very best, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.